Then Jesus said, "What is the kingdom of God like? How can I illustrate? It's like a tiny mustard seed that a man planted in a garden. It grows and becomes a tree, and the birds make nests in its branches." And that is Luke 13:18. You know, I was pondering this the other day. We don't really know to what degree our influence will be. If you're a fan of Christian literature, I'm sure you've heard the name C.S. Lewis. C.S. Lewis was inspired by a guy named George MacDonald. And almost every Christian author in, the English-speaking world has been in some way inspired by Lewis's work. I shouldn't say everyone, but a good portion. You have other authors like Dallas Willard, who are, to some degree, he in his books quotes a lot of Lewis's stuff. And, he's then gone on to inspire other authors, other pastors, other church leaders. So you think about it, even though C.S. Lewis died in over 50 years ago, his influence is still reaching more than he can possibly imagine, and more than he ever realized. And you don't know, you might one time talk to a young kid, introduce the idea of faith to him. He might end up starting a super church someday. You never know what your sphere of influence could be. And that's the beauty of it. You don't know what impact you're having on someone. That's why it's always important to share the word no matter where you are. Because again, handing someone a Bible verse, that person could end up being the next C.S. Lewis for all you know. You never know. So always be aware of good or bad how you are influencing others, because it can and will spread. Hope you have a wonderful day, and God bless.